Lauren, Joey. Hey, congratulations on this new series, The GOAT.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Gig Man. Pleasure to be talking to you.
No, it's the pleasure is everywhere, but this is such a fun series. I mean, I watched a few episodes and I can't stop laughing and cheering on you guys. But we have to hear it from you is why do you want to be a part of this series?
I wanted to be a part of this series because it's something so different from what people know me from. Love is Blind is all about romance and relationships. And I was really attracted to the fact that this is a competition game series, but it's fun. And plus, I get to meet a lot of different, reality stars that I've admired and watched, you know, seen on TV and hopefully network. But it's also a competition show, so that the networking sometimes turns into a little tough.
Drama.
Yeah, a little drama, but it's
Yeah.
all good.
I mean, I would say for me, just the fact of when I was presented the show, it was a point where I wanted to just go do something fun after doing my last show. And not that my last show before that wasn't fun, it was just a different experience that I had been used to the circle, which was just, positivity and love. And, during Perfect Match, it became we love this person or that person. It was very just a different rollout, right? So I was like, do I want to go do another competition show? And it was quickly yes. When, Alon Gale is calling you and him and his team, I've been friends with Alon for years, and when he's saying we're going to go have fun, it's going to be fun.
Mhm.
You're going to enjoy the experience, and that's exactly what happened. And none of us knew walking into this how it was going to go. We knew it was going to be competition, it was going to be comedy. So to walk in and see my girl Lauren here, like things like that, it just makes you feel so good right off the bat, day one. So it was a great experience.
Now, what kind of anxiety level for something like the GOAT in comparison to what you both came from before? I mean, in a way, it's all competition, but it's very different, and the GOAT is very different.
Oh yeah, I mean for me it was very anxiety inducing just because it is different and since it was my first competition show, Joey is a pro at this point. It was very anxiety inducing. I didn't know what to expect, but I learned very quickly that I'm a fish out of water here.
But you know what, though? I think it's one of those things that for you, if you ever do a competition show in the future, I
Hmm.
think you're gonna look back like, yo, the GOAT was so fun. Like
Oh
it was just so,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's so slapstick
Yeah.
because we knew from day one when you saw Daniel Tosh coming in and just having a blast, and like, you can let your hair down on this show. And even with the egos and the drama and all the things that come with a competition show, I could say for me, it was just really refreshing that you knew you were in a show that didn't take itself too seriously, that was poking fun at itself. If you can poke fun at yourself, which I think all of us really are able to for the most part. So I think that's what's going to make this stand out. And for fans of reality television everywhere, I can't see how you tune into this and don't have a blast. It's everyone from all
Yeah.
different worlds coming together, lots of twists and turns. And, I think the goats, right? Like, we do reality TV. Like, come on, it's hilarious. It's fun, and it doesn't take itself too serious.
So for both of you, what did you expect coming onto a series like this, and what ended up being very unexpected?
Ooh,
Hmm.
yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That hit both of us. I'm trying to. I mean, I could just say for me, I just expected to go in and have fun because every experience I've done with a competition show, you don't really know what to expect, right? That's sort of what keeps you up at night is the what ifs until that final moment of knowing what we're doing. And I would say the unexpected is everyone from a different world playing a different game. For example, like the Bravo people, they were Bravoing it up. They're going nonstop and they're talking. The Bachelor people are operating much more from the heart. The Netflix kids, we're
Mhm.
like, yo, what's good? We're cool with everyone, but where do we fit in
Yeah.
this? And I think that's what made it interesting to see how things unfolded.
For sure, like walking in, I was expecting a good time. What I didn't know was like the challenges. I was so like, I don't know if I was scared, if I was excited, because I was like, this is gonna be crazy. If we're competing to be the greatest of all times, the challenges have to be off the chain, and they definitely are.
Mhm.
And I know, Lauren, you mentioned at the beginning that it was a pleasure to meet these people who you saw on TV. I'll throw the question to both of you. Was there any castmates that actually surprised you as you meet them in person that you didn't expect?
Teck. Like I've always been a real world fan, and his season was literally the season that I watched like when I was in high school. He hates when I say that because he's like, dang, that makes me feel old. But I was in high school and that was just like real world Hawaii for me. It was just like, oh my God, this is so cool. These people are living in this house. So when he walked in, it was literally like so like nostalgic for me. Like, oh my God, Teck, I love you. Like I grew up watching you. And I just like fangirled out for a second.
That's so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say for me it would be Justin, Alyssa Edwards, because my friend from the circle, Chris Sapphire, has been friends with Justin, Alyssa for years and has always, every time I'm with Chris, he's like, "You got to meet my homegirl, Alyssa. You got to meet my homegirl, Alyssa." And then meeting, Justin, Alyssa, day one, it was amazing, and everything that Chris said that she was going to be, she was. And then meeting Justin, who was very different, was also awesome. So that for me was something that I didn't expect at all
Yeah.
to meet, day one in the house.
Most excellent. Well, let me wrap it up with one last question because I always find that reality TV stars like yourself, you are always fans of reality TV before you enter reality TV. So tell us why you love reality TV so much, and do you still watch it today?
Oh, why I love reality TV? I think that it's interesting to see people's real lives just kind of play out, and it's not a sitcom, right? Because I feel like prior to reality TV, everyone was so it's like, oh, it's a sitcom, it's so cookie cutter. But with reality TV, especially when it first came out, like the Real Worlds, can y'all tell I'm a Real World fan?
Yeah.
That was like, what? These people are crazy, and the flavor of loves, and just
Mm.
seeing people's personalities kind of in a free format was like to me, like this is crazy. How do I do it? You know?
I would say for me, I'm an actor, filmmaker. I was never going for reality TV. I grew up watching The Real World, Flavor of Love, all
Yeah.
those same things. That the reality world changed so much. So after so many years in LA, I got to a place to when an opportunity presented itself. When you go into audition as an actor, you can't talk. Yeah, I can't sit here with you and say I'm Joey. This, no, 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 no.
Yeah,
You
show
don't
your
talk. Say
personality.
your lines and out the door. So going in, my first ever audition was for The Circle, and it was this. Whoa, I can just be me.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's been amazing for me to see not only how you can go express yourself, show yourself, but how the world responds to it. I mean, Lauren and Kim, you guys are Netflix's love child of Love is Blind. Like you guys have set the bar so high that no one has been able to meet it since. And you've heard from people around the world who looks at your love story with so much inspiration. You're not
Yeah.
getting that. I'm a film guy. You're not getting that with film. You're just
Yeah.
not.
Well said. Well, I can't wait to see how this show wraps up because we want to know who's the GOAT. So thank you very much for
Thank you,
carrying
Thank
Gil.
on.
you.
Appreciate you, buddy.